he had stopped so that I could walk across the street, and he gets out of his car and gives me his card. And I thought about it for about 2 weeks and made the mistake of saying yes and going in. The stares I get, I feel like people can see through my clothes. I chopped all my hair off so I wouldn't get recognized in public. I cut it to here and I dyed it blonde.
I enjoy doing porn, and I wouldn't do something that I don't enjoy physically. I wouldn't want to do something to make me not like porn. Like, I wouldn't want to dread a scene. I love you all!
Weeks later, those photos ended up being used on the website Bang Bros created under my name, which I owned the domain for before they, again, deceived me into selling to them for $1.
It'll have, all of my scenes will be on there. My scenes from now on will be on there. I'm running the whole thing. I write everything on it. All the descriptions are me. All the scenes are my idea. It's basically like my dump site for all of my dirty, dirty fantasies, and Bang Bros is letting me do all of them. Like, I come to them with my fantasy, and my, I guess, alter ego. I get to, like, live them out and document them and put them on the site. Bang Bros is letting me do all of them. Bang Bros is letting me do all of them. Bang Bros is letting me do all of them.
What?
Obviously, the Bang Bros producers do an amazing job, but it's a collaboratory effect. Because Bang Bros is literally the greatest. I love Bang Bros. I will never work with another company. Ever. The staff treats me so well. Everybody here is the sweetest. I feel so at home here. I'm never going anywhere else.
My fight isn't with Pornhub, it's with Bang Bros.
I just want Bang Bros to stop actively putting me in harm's way by promoting my 6-year-old videos like they're new, making millions of people think I'm still active.
Of course, you know I'm a Bang Bros girl for life. Bang Bros girl for life. Bang Bros girl for life.
What? Sex scene. You must have known how provocative that was.
I verbatim told them, you guys are gonna get me killed.
I write everything on it. Sometimes I don't know how to react when people tell me it's really weird and it's like crazy because I come up with all of it. So I'm like, what does that say about me?
And they're like, hey, if there's anything that you're not comfortable with, just like let me know. Like this is your show. Like whatever you want is okay. Whatever you don't want is fine.
Say it with me. Mia Khalifa was manipulated into doing porn, and she only made $12,000 even though her videos have over 800 million views. She is probably the biggest known name in the entire porn industry, and yet she only did porn for 3 months. She uses her platform to speak out about Black Lives Matter. She is a bad bitch. We love her. We support Mia Khalifa. We stand Mia Khalifa. And if you still see her as a sex symbol, fuck you.
Let's dive into that.
Mia Khalifa was manipulated into doing porn.
I actually got into porn when I was leaving work. I was confronted by editors at Scoreland and asked if I would consider working for them, doing a scene for them. And I thought about it, and I figured it would be fun, so I tried it. And then after I did 2 scenes with them, I came to Bang Bros, and they put me on contract. And I figured it would be fun, so I tried it.
Mia Khalifa was manipulated into doing porn.
And I figured it would be fun, so I tried it.
And I went to the bathroom and I checked it out. And as soon as I saw what it was, I was like, oh, this would be so cool. I said, yes, I want to do it. I want to do it, please.
So you were all in?
Yes.
The thumbs up?
Yes. So it was a beautiful office too. So I go in and he gives me the tour and they're all just so nice and so friendly. Everyone there is so sweet. There's a lot of women working there. I thought about it for 2 weeks before I even called him to take a meeting.
Mia Khalifa was manipulated into doing porn.
Okay.
I'm on contract with Bang Bros now for 6 months. I'm only shooting with Bang Bros. Thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you, I'm very proud of it, thank you. I told you my site is fucking weird. I've always wanted to do that. So I asked them if I could, and they were like, yeah, sure, we'll turn that into a scene. I write all of them. They're all like my inner fantasies that Bang Bros pays to let me act out. I love it.
Doing porn wasn't a conscious decision I woke up one day and decided would be fun. It was systematic conditioning to make me feel like I wasn't worthy unless a man desired me that ultimately pushed me to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I did it. I worked with one company because they came up to me and asked me if I would do it, and then I thought about it. And I worked, I mean, it was a very small company. It was for a niche site. It was called Scoreland. And then after them, I worked with another very, very small company called Josh Stone. And then I came to Bang Bros and shit hit the fan.
But did you in that meeting say yes, or was it something you like thought about?
Oh, I thought about it for 2 weeks before I even called him to take a meeting.
Asked me if I would do it, and then I thought about it.
And I thought about it for about 2 weeks and made the mistake of saying yes and going in. I don't really see myself as a victim. I don't like that word. I did make my own decisions, even though they were terrible decisions.
No, I'm exclusive with Bang Bros. Bang Bros girl for life. I'll never work for another company. I love Bang Bros.
People, my friends from back home started to find out that I was already about to film the one with the hijab. It was gonna happen that week, so I was like, well, you know, I can't back out. So I guess this next one will be, you know, it, because people are starting to find out.
I mean, it's kind of surreal. I've watched porn since I was, I don't know how old, and knowing that I'm on like the ads on the side, that's funny.
Why didn't you then say, I'm not doing it?
Intimidation. I was scared.
I'm really, really excited because for the first time ever, like in Bang Bros or like porn history, I do all of the writing for it. Not like the writing of scenes is my fantasies vocalized to the producers, and they put it together. But I do all of the like actual like any verbiage you see on the site. I wrote that up myself. It's a collaboratory effect. Crazy because I come up with all of it. So please elaborate.
You were paid a grand total for all the 12 sex videos you made. You were paid a grand total of $12,000 US.
Oh my gosh, she did what, like 12 videos? Yes. 12 videos? Yes. 12 videos? Yes. There was 7 videos where it was with men.
She says that she made about a dozen videos within the span of a month or two.
More than that, Playgirl.
She only made a dozen.
12 videos? Yes.
For all the 12 sex videos you made.
12 videos? Yes.
Mia Khalifa has decided to appear in another interview to further bash the adult industry. Instead of going with someone that would come prepared with hard-hitting questions and actually get the truth out of her, she chose to interview with a guy known for content such as making bed versus messy bed. And I ate a lube sandwich and this is what happened. In this interview, she continued her lies and manipulation tactics. But it seems that her problem isn't being on a porn site. Because Mia, we've joined your website that you constantly spam. Oh look, there's Mia. Let's check the messages. Hopefully Mia sent us something. My is open while I my with my toy. With me, daddy. Okay. Come play with my baby. What the hell? Is this an adult site? Or what you negatively refer to all the time as a porn site. Let's check out the rest of this site. Oh, it is quite ironic with how much hatred you have towards the adult industry that you would find yourself on another adult website. Now let's talk about money. Mia states yet again that she only made $12,000 from all of her scenes, and that the other $160,000 were from her running social media for Bang Bros.
Well, off the videos, I made $12,000. The other $160,000 unaccounted for over the span of 3 years is me being on salary for being a social media manager for Bang Bros.
Well, Mia, let us help you account for some of those unaccountable funds. Here we have a spreadsheet of what she has earned from webcamming. She continued webcamming consistently until July 25th, 2017. Also, here we see an email where she decided to quit camming, dated also July 25th, 2017. I've decided to stop camming. I'm sorry to spring this suddenly. I wanted to give a month's notice, but it doesn't feel likely that I'll meet the 60 hours. Thanks for the opportunity. I can honestly say I couldn't have gotten to where I am without utilizing that open door. It's also interesting to note that Mia fails to ever disclose that Bang Bros paid for her rent, health insurance, and other expenses as part of her financial package up until the end of July 2017. Once again, she's claiming she was forced to sign her contract.
It should be illegal to force a woman to sign a contract right then and there.
They force you to sign it then and there
Well, they
in
don't
the seat?
force you, but they put it in front of you and say, this is your contract, sign it. It's intimidation in the sense that I'm 21 and there's 4 men around me.
So you say you were forced, but then immediately admit that you weren't. It seems that this quote-unquote force is entirely in your head. Getting back to the facts, let's look at how Bang Bros operated when giving Mia a contract. Look it over and let's talk. Then we can fill it in/execute it. That same day, she immediately returned the email without questions or comments, replying with "See attached," indicating that she had signed her contract. By the way, before even sending the contract, Bang Bros had set up an appointment with her, scheduled for 3 days after she received her contract, giving her time to review it and bring up any questions or concerns, allowing someone 3 days to review an agreement and setting up a meeting to go over her concerns. Basically, inviting concerns is not how force or intimidation works, Mia. Let's continue with this email. Bang Bros replies with "executed." Mia, thanks. No need for me to come in on Monday then? No need, you're good to go.
You guys, I'm on contract with Bang Bros now for 6 months. I'm only shooting with Bang Bros.
For some reason, Mia doubles down on her lie about only making under 12 scenes.
Well, mine are trash and there's only 11. Please move on.
When actual clickable evidence can be found at factsbeatfiction.com, clearly pointing out all of her 28 scenes. Also, Mia, you might want to stop spreading poor advice.
Bank on OnlyFans, and it's 3 buttons away to take everything down if they so choose to in the future.
That's not how the internet works, Mia. People will always screen record the content and can easily upload it anywhere they choose to. The easiest way to not have porn on the internet for the rest of your life is simply not film it. She constantly refers to Bang Bros' efforts at releasing the truth as a quote-unquote smear campaign.
Made an entire smear campaign against me.
When in reality, Bang Bros is just stating facts that she's either lying about or purposely leaving out of the conversation. Bang Bros doesn't want or need this attention. Look, Mia, you always have a million excuses instead of taking responsibility for your actions.
Are our brains even fully formed?
Not till 25.
You constantly lie about the number of scenes, the amount of money you've made, and always claim that you were forced to do what you did. If you want to get some credibility back, just start telling the truth. You could simply stop going by your porn name that, thanks to Bang Bros, it has given you the fame that you currently have and enjoy. Thousands of men and women in the porn industry have deleted their social media and moved on with their lives, never looking back. For some reason, you can't let this Mia Khalifa persona go, and it's consumed you. You're allowed to regret your past. Just don't blame others because you have done things that you now consider to be a mistake.